Hey everybody, what is going on? My name is Lucas. I hope you're ready for some tasty tones because we got a brand new amp sim on deck from ML Sound Lab, and that is going to be Amped Burger. Now, for some tasty burgers, this is actually based on two German amps, and that's going to be two German Bogner Überschalls. Now, this one right here that you see, the normal Burger Lead, that is going to be based on the first Überschall rendition, which is, is very thick and it's very fat, kind of sounds like a Recto if you want to compare it to anything. And then the next one we're going to be looking at is going to be the Twin Jet. I'm a noisy, that's kind of noisy. The Twin Jet Überschall. So the Twin Jet Überschall focuses a little bit more on the mid-range. It's voiced a little bit different. Let's jump right into it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave up the pedal board throughout the entire demonstration here, and I'm going to run through some of the presets that are on here, and then I'm going to dive into some of the ones that I made. So the very first one up is Beefy. As you can hear, it's very thick, it's very meaty. I'm pretty sure the stock cab for this is the actual Bogner ML cab, the ML Sound Lab Bogner cab that's on here. And I'm going to show you how it sounds with an actual IRVST and with some other ML. So as you can hear, boosted sounds actually sounds pretty sweet. Some crunchy. By the way, the guitar I'm using is a Tom Anderson Cobra, and I have an HC1 in the neck and an HC3 in the bridge, and those are Tom Anderson pickups. Everything you're primarily going to hear is either going to be from the bridge, split coil, or from the neck position. So that would be crunchy. Let's go to Solo Drone. Lots of sustain on that one. So actually, let's skip Leafy Burger lead. Let's go to Leafy Burger. This one is going to be my very own preset, and this is going to be on the bridge pickup. Oops. Sorry about that. I actually dialed this one in with my Zilla cab. So that's what I'm going to be using. It's GGD Zilla. And the main thing that you need to know is for the cab for this is it's just the oversized angled one with two UK V30s with the SM57, and I have one of them's close and one of them's far when it comes to the actual room mic. So that's it. So this is gonna be my preset. It's gonna be Leafy Burger. When I originally dialed this in, I had it a little bit darker than this. I took the presence down a little bit and I had the treble down a little bit. One of the things that this plugin brought over from the original amp is that on Bogner amps, when the taper on the knobs are kind of weird, meaning for like a lot of like like British and American amps, we want to put things at like right around 12, and we kind of want to dial it 12 o'clock, and we want to dial it in there in the knobs. Bogners aren't really like that. You have to push the knobs to get what you want. So for example, watch, this is with the presence and treble lowered a little bit. You see how it's like really dark, but watch when you push them up. So on Bogners, even like this on the real amp, it's kind of like this one here. It's not 100%. I know I got some peers who say that's not how the real amps work. I'm just kind of saying it kind of carried it over. So on Bogner's, if they're really bright, just crank the presence and crank the trouble and they'll brighten up for you. So that was my preset, some leafy burger. This is going to be with some leafy burger lead. Let me put the, I do have a noise. Open it up a little bit. This is going to be my lead tone. I'm going to do it on the bridge too. It's just, I just got the drive and some delay and some reverb on it. The lead tones on here are really great. I love the reverb and I love the delay. I love how like fat and big and lush that you can get them. And they sound really good coming from, they're pretty simple compared to like a lot of other delay settings that are out there. So that is going to be it for the burger lead and or the normal Überschall. Let's move on to some clean tones. Let's run through these super quick. I'm going to put that in my split quality position on my Anderson and I'm just going to run through them real quick. All right, so this is clean burger. That probably should have some delay in there to make it even way more ambient. You'll do fast and slow slap back. Some spacey burger. And this is my own spacey burger preset. Same concept, just modeled a little bit. And this is mine, the clean eating burger. Now this brings up an interesting point that I want to point out here. So you hear what I just played, how it sounds nasty? That's because the cab is actually off. But it didn't say, it's not showing it right here, so you have to kind of be careful. So now watch. So the little word of warning, if ever you're using this, and if you're using an outside IR, just make sure you put the name of that IR on the end of it so you know that's definitely what you were doing. So that way, that you don't really get confused, because sometimes it's kind of a little error, but it doesn't do it all the time. It sometimes will follow you through there. So just make sure you name the actual IR in your preset name. So nice, good, clean eating burger. I think the clean sound on here sounds really freaking good. Now we're gonna move on to double burger and or the twin jet Überschall. So let's check this out. We're gonna run through the presets and I'll show you mine. So this is gonna be the tight burger. So as you can hear, this one has a lot more mid attack and it's a lot more mid focused as compared to first one, which was the normal burger leads. The burger core. You can almost gent on that one. The mids are focused just right. This is gonna be modern rock. That one's nice and crunchy, double solo. That's a great solo preset. Saturated fat. Avoid saturated fats, they're bad for you. Moving right along to double patty burger. Now this is the one that I made, and as you can see, I'm gonna be using the stock cab for this, because I have one called 2 Patty Burgerzilla. So this one is gonna be with the stock cab. Love the mid attack in here, it's so great. So this would be my 2 Patty burger. But as you see, it says that I have a cab, but I really don't, because watch. See, don't have a cab. Now, put on an IR, same as before. It's the same IR we were using before, the Zilla IR. to Patty Borgerzilla, and now we're going to be some double Borger lead sounds, and I'm pretty sure I have, let's see. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to bring us to the end of our tasty Borger journey. I think amped Borger is actually really cool, and it's really unique because you have two different amps and they kind of serve two different purposes. I find that the double Borger, it has a nice good mid attack in it. You can gent with it. It's good for, like, you know, pop punk, regular rock, you know, active rock, stuff like that. And then when you go over to the normal Borger, the Borger lead, this one is good for, you know, kind of harder type stuff if you want to do like metalcore, and or I mean, you could even do gent with it, but gent would probably be a lot easier with double Borger. Or if you want to do like Meshuggah, Borger lead would probably be pretty good for that. Or you can probably even do it with double Borger. So you have plenty of different options to choose from. It works great with outside IRs. It works great with the built-in IRs. Let me actually show you. So the cab is off right here on Leafy Borger. Let's actually go back to right here. The cab's still off, and let's load in some more ML IRs. I just launched not too long ago. Now this is the Mega Green pack. So what this is it's P3 cab. So Mega Gent, it's that cab, but it has greenbacks in it. Definitely go check this pack out. This pack is really unique and it's really cool. So this is what it sounds like with another ML IR. Kind of want to give you a little taste, show you what it sounds like with other IRs. So it takes IR as well. You can use third-party IRs on if you want ML or other ones. Any IR that you want, it sounds really great. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this tasty Borger journey. If you thought this video was cool, leave me a like. I would greatly appreciate it. Guys, if you haven't been here before, this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe. We do plenty of cool stuff on here. We do amp sims and axe effects, and we do memes, lots of cool stuff. Don't want you to miss that. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Catch you in the next one. Peace.